Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. We are live streaming slightly earlier, about 15 minutes earlier to be precise, than we advertised. I did advertise on Twitter that I would be going live at 11 a.m. It's currently 10:45 a.m. But today we are going to be playing and reviewing the Bluffs at Monatuk. Now, I do hope I am pronouncing this properly. I do apologise if I'm not. Just trying to get up the course information here. For some reason, it's not loading up. I do apologise. So, this has been designed by SoCal Designs. He reached out to me via Twitter. Now, I am getting about 2, 3, 4 course requests daily. Guys, it's very, very hard to cover all these courses, so please do not take offence if I've not yet got round to playing or reviewing your course live on the channel. But the designer does go on to say, this course was conceptualised using Monatuk, New York as a backdrop for the course. Overlooking the Atlantic Ocean on three sides, its beauty surpasses your imagination. Course notes from the designer. I wanted a look and feel of Monatuk. Having played Monatuk Downs years ago, I wonder what it would look like with modern times and in the same real estate. Born and raised near there, I wanted to produce a course filled with choices for all skill levels. A hybrid of styles, I used most of the ground contours as my guide and this course was born. This course was designed by drawing before any surface was ever laid. The course was in development for 1 year now. Please feel free to check in with my hole-by-hole guidance when playing this course. So really looking forward to playing this one, guys. The designer, SoCal Designs, has put so much work into this, drawing and organising his course on paper before he even starts going into the designer mode here. So really looking forward to this one. Let's see it plays out. Let's get right into this. It is a par 72. Fairways are firm, greens are firm, green speed is medium. Let's create match. Welcome to everyone in the live stream. We do have options here. We've got 4 tee options. We will be playing off the blue tees, which are playing a whopping 7,787 yards. And as always, pin set number 1. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm still playing. I do apologise. Oh, I'm sure I'll be able to fix it in the match. I did take off the green grids in our last round, which was the live round of the Memorial Tournament. So here we go, guys. Let's begin round. I'll just check in with YouTube that we are live. Thanks to everyone who is hanging out with me currently in the live stream. I do see that we've got a few people here. Where are we? Let me just make sure that's paused. Lakovos! Hey, Early, how are you, man?
Hello there, and a heart.
I am really, really well, Lakovos. Thanks very much for stopping by the stream. I hope you're well too. Highland Wolf, good morning, Lee. Good morning, Highland Wolf. Thanks for stopping by. Lakovos is asking, have you been streaming for long now? I've just started. We have just started this live stream, guys. So sit tight, enjoy the round, and hopefully this is going to be a great course for you guys to enjoy watching me play. So hole 1, guys, as you can see here, it is a par 4, playing 497 yards, stroke index 2. Now, just let me get this up here, and I am going to have to fix the green grids, because I did turn off the green grids. So, gameplay. Let's re-enable the green grid back on. Hopefully that works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we've got medium wind speeds here. This is a beautiful looking opening hole, by the way. This is the designer's first ever course he's created, so he's eagerly waiting feedback. Let's see if we can start off with a nice opening swing. Really good swing to open up the round. I will leave the link to the designer's website for this course. He gives you all the hole-by-hole guides and everything, which would be excellent for you guys to see, and he gives you advice on how to play each and every hole. So an 8 mile per hour wind, the greens are firm. We've got a bit of a back slope there. If we are long, the ball should come back towards the flag stick, 225 yards. I'm just going to club down to the hybrid here. Just going to deal off this 1 or 2 touches. We've got a severe slope at our feet, which I think is really going to move our ball more than it suggests. It's another decent swing. The green should turn back towards the flag. I didn't expect to go as hard left as that, to be honest, but we are probably going to be about pin high. It might come off this slope. Lakovas is just saying he just finished his stream. Fantastic. Hey, Big Dave, how's it going, pal? Fingers crossed this is another fantastic course, mate. This is a brand new designer. This is his first attempt at designing on the Golf Club 2019. So looking forward to it. So far, it looks very promising. So green speeds are 144. It's been a while since I've played these kind of speeds. Just want to make sure I've gave that enough. Is it going to turn? We gave it enough pace, just didn't read the break as well as we could have. And it looks like we're going to start off with a par here. So nice opening par. Take that all day long. Really promising opening first hole there.
Keep an eye on that wind, could come into play on this hole.
Like I say, this is the designer's first design. He says he's still learning all the ins and outs. He says he studies Dye, McDonald and Tillinghast, all the Scottish link course, and he tries to keep the landscape the way it was with little landscaping as possible. And hole 2 is a long par 5, playing 597 yards, stroke index 16. Wow, this is a monster par 5. This 9 mile per hour wind is going to hold us up. Lots of slope and fairways here, as you would expect from what the designer suggested. With all the architects, the golf designers, the real life golf designers he does study. Swinging well. Long may it continue. That wind's going to take us round. Beautiful looking lighthouse there, by the way. Are we going to avoid this slope? Don't go down there. We just avoid that huge slope and fairways there. Wow. Would not fancy being down in there. I think we may. I think we'll comfortably reach the green here. May set up an eagle opportunity depending on how well it runs out, but I don't think it will run out too well due to the medium speeds of the green. The greens are firm, but the run out speed is not the best. We've got a 9 mile per hour wind holding us up.
Solid swing.
That is an absolute laser beam. It should work its way onto the dance floor. Oh wow, no it didn't. That false front. Now, I did not realise there was such a severe false front there. That one's caught me out a little bit. So we are going to have a flop shot. Lob wedge from 24 yards. Just going to fully loft this up. We are in a bit of a slope. It'll take us left. This 9 mile per hour wind should also hold us up slightly. Put a perfect in that, so that should check up bang on for me. There we go, and we should hopefully pick up our first birdie of the round and move to 1 under par. Probably I was going to say a 5-footer, it's a 4-footer. Very minimal movement in there, and we do get the first birdie off the round and move to 1 under par.
Okay, 1 under for the round.
Thank you to everyone who's currently hanging out in the live stream. Thank you for everyone who continues to watch my videos. If you are enjoying this video and the live stream, please hit the like button, it really helps me out. We are moving on to hole 3, which is a par 3, playing 181 yards, stroke index 10. What a beautiful looking hole this is. Right on the edge of this hillside. Beautiful water surroundings. Nice wee fishing boat down there as well. Right, we've got a bit of calculating to do here. I think with that 9 mile per hour wind, I'm just going to loft up the 6 iron a few touches. The wind's changed a little bit. I don't want to be short and fail to reach the middle section of the green's rather long here, but I'm convinced I've got the right club. That wind's really going to move us here due to the time this is going to hang in the air. Should have the legs to get there. I'm convinced we've got the right club. This could be really, really good. Run out, run out, run out. Wow, what a fantastic golf shot. We have picked the perfect club there, guys, and that's just down to experience with yardage control there. And hopefully we can convert this birdie. This one is going to turn. And we do pick up our second birdie of the round and progress to 2 under par. Fantastic tee shot there on the third hole. And we do move on to hole number 4, which is a par 4, playing 489 yards, stroke index 4. This one looks like it's going to be a dog leg right. It's quite a severe dog leg right. Certainly seeing the inspirations from the Dye and McDonald part of his influences here for this course straight away, especially with false fronts, the contoured and sloping fairways, and just the layout of this. So I reckon we could comfortably hit the driver here. It looks like the fairway's really going to slope and kick right. The wind's going to bring us back, so just setting this down the left hand side of the fairway, maybe a little bit more actually, because that is a really sloping fairway. It's going to kick hard to the right, I believe. There's another really nice swing. I fully expect this to kick hard right on this uphill fairway. Didn't kick right at all, so there you go, that one's deceived me. But we are going to have a lot of work to do here. This is a long par 4. Severe slope to the right. This tree's really going to come into play here. I don't think I can aim this towards this tree, because that is going to interfere with the ball. So we're going to have to... Wow, this is going to be tough. We're going to have to draw this. And look how much I'm drawing this. This is a big shot coming up. If I get this close to the green here, I'm happy. If I get it on the green, I'm even happier. A lot of draw going into this. Because like I say, I do believe, I could be wrong, but I do believe that 2 trees there are not going to allow me to play the shot I'm looking to play here. So we've applied draw. It's a nice strike. I tell you what guys, this could be bang on if it sits. That is another wonderful golf shot. Is it going to hold the green? Ah, we've not been rewarded there for that shot. That's just going to trickle off. And once again, this is down to the Pete Dye influence here. These false greens, these false fronts in the greens. So unfortunate there. It's left us a chip shot from 10 yards out. I think we can be fairly aggressive with this one. This came up a bit short, but we should have a putt for par. 5 footer. It is a 5 footer. It's certainly no gimme here. This one is going to have a bit of movement in it. Just going to play this firm. That does turn right into the heart of the cup, and we are going to remain at 2 under par with a solid birdie there.
That's going to keep you at 2 under for the round.
Thank you, Lakovos. Thank you very much, sir. So, really enjoying these first few opening holes, and we do move into hole 5, which is another longish par 4, playing 475 yards, but it is playing stroke index 18, which means it's the easiest hole on the course. Like I do say, the designer has gave me a website. It's got the hole by hole guide for this course. I'm not going to read that out. I will leave that in the video description for the link for you guys to go and check it out, because I find it very entertaining. I don't want to ruin anything for you. I think it'd be a nice surprise. That once again, I think it's fantastic when designers go to that extra lengths. Now, I reckon we could club down here, and that would probably leave us a slightly longer shot, but coming in from a better angle. Plenty of bunkers in play. Or we could take on this area, which I am going to choose, and it should leave us a shorter approach shot. Just looking to avoid this bunker on the left hand side. The wind should take us round to the right of that. pulled that slightly left, but the wind's going to overpower that. Looking to catch this slope. Yeah, we've played that well. I think we've made the right choice there. One thing I have noticed, there is plenty of options here, like the designer did mention. There's a few ways to play each and every hole. Well, maybe not every hole, but a few holes we've had a couple of options. That is playing 149 yards. I'm just going to... Oh no, we're on a slight slope, so I am not touching this. These are one of these shots that in real life, this crosswind would certainly hold my ball up and affect the distance. Too often, from time to time, it doesn't really do that on the Golf Club 2019, unfortunately. Sometimes it will. Once again, applying some draw here, just to counteract the wind. Hopefully we've applied enough draw. One's just changing. I've pulled that left. I don't think the wind's going to bring that back round as much as I would have liked. No, it's not. We're going to be left of the flag. Yardage was fairly good. Probably looking about a 15-foot putt here. That was a poor swing line. Hey, David, welcome to the live stream, pal. Thanks very much for stopping by. I do hope you're well. Great to see so many subscribers, active subscribers in the live stream, guys. I know my time frame is not ideal because I think the majority of my subscribers are American and Canadian. So this one is for you New Yorkers. So I'm fully expecting this to turn quite hard to the right. This looks good. Oh, it just veered off the last couple of feet. And we do miss out on another birdie there, but we're going to get the second best prize, which is a par. Remain at 2 under par. Just that poor swing line there letting us down our approach shot into that green. So, hole number 6 is a long par 4, playing 513 yards, stroke index 6. Certainly seeing why this course is playing so long from the tips. Wow, 6 AM here in Ohio. Wow, Dave, thank you very much. I really appreciate you taking up your early morning to come here and hang out with us. Travis Fitzgerald, Australia. Thanks, Travis. Really appreciate that. It must be near evening time in Australia. I have been to Adelaide. I reckon it must be near early evening there. What were we saying? About 9 PM there with you, Travis? Brilliant to have so many people from different parts of the world hang out here. That 10-mile-per-hour wind should take us round. Looks like the fairway is going to slope to the left as well. So just sending us down the right-hand side. That's a far better swing line. The wind and the fairway should just take us round towards the centre. Hopefully don't avoid any kicks into the rough there. 8 PM, I was close, mate. I was close. Nice. Lakovos is in Greece and it's 1 PM in Greece. Wow! Wow, that has really made my day, guys, to know that we've got so many different people from across the world hanging out here. And thank you so very, very much. It means a lot to me. Fantastic. So 216 yards, down 5 feet. Let's say it's playing 214 yards into the wind. Just going to deal off this 5 hybrid 3 touches. Slope's going to take us to the right. I think that wind should basically straighten us out as well. Let's see if we can get this one on running up towards the flag. I pulled that one left again. I think it's just actually going to come up a bit short. Yeah, that one's came up a wee bit short. It's not going to get up that slope. It's actually working its way away from the flag. Is it going to hold the green? I tell you what, this is going to be a horrible putt. This is a monster putt coming up here. 61 feet up 2 feet. Ah, with these 144 green speeds, this is not ideal for me. Green is breaking to the right at our feet quite aggressively. This is a tough putt to read. Breaking multiple ways. Okay, so I'm just favouring the right side of the flag here and just hope I get enough weight in this. Have we hit it firm enough? The line's pretty damn good. We've actually run that a wee bit too far. Run that a wee, probably about 10 feet past, have we? 10 feet past?
Here we go. This one for par.
9 feet past. But the looks of things, it's going to be okay if we can keep our putt line straight here. Very happy with that putt attempt. Just the fact that we played it first. I should turn back. And we do pick up a par there. Delighted with that lag putt. So we're going to remain at 2 under. This course is very, very long. Hole number 7, par 5, playing 603 yards, stroke index 8. I must admit, for the designer's very first course, and let's take into consideration he's put a year's work into this, from designing it onto paper to putting it into the game and having this final end product. I'm very impressed with the layout, and I'm very impressed with his sculpting and planting, to be honest, for his first ever course. This guy could well go on to be a very, very top designer. So an 8 mile per hour wind. Like I say, the only issues I can see so far is guys on the beginner clubs, but he's got plenty of tee options, so I'm sure only the guys on beginner clubs can comment. I play off the master clubs, so I can't really pick up on that. There's a better swing line. Laser beam.
There we go. That's looking good.
Not sure how far this is going to run out up this uphill slope. It's just going to check up at 302 yards, and it does sit there. Thanks, David. Much appreciated, pal. So, with this wind behind us, once again, a lot of false fronts in these greens. I reckon we can kick on here. We are on a severe uphill slope. I'm hoping this wind will carry us. I'm hoping this wind will carry us onto the green and set up an eagle opportunity. Come on, wind. Is this going to kick on from the fairway? It should do. We should kick right here. There we go. Tell you what, guys, if this sits, we are going to have a really good eagle opportunity here, and what a golf shot that is. Just running past. Wow. Lots of slopes in these greens. Didn't expect that to run out at 292 yards.
Some great golf I just saw on this hole.
So, once again, tricky putt. It's another long putt. Certainly don't want to leave this one short. Just looking to set up the eagle here. We're going to the right hand side of the flag. Have I played that firm enough? I've just left it short, and I tell you what, the line was pretty damn good. We read that well. Just left that one short for the eagle. That was dropping all day long. If I just applied a wee bit more porridge onto that swing line there, guys, that would have been an eagle. But we do pick up a birdie there, and we do move on to 3 under par. Let's move on to hole number 8.
And we find ourselves on the 8th tee.
Thanks, David. If you are enjoying this, guys, like David is, please hit the like button for me. It does really help me out. I'm very aware that I've got a spammer who puts 4 dislikes on every video. It's very strange how every video I do normally load up is 4 dislikes. I know exactly who the guy is, but I don't really care about the dislikes, guys. It's part of life. Travis is saying great lag putt. Thanks, Travis. So hole 8. This is a short par 4 for this course, playing 421 yards. There's no way we can hit driver here with these wind conditions, so I'm clubbing down to the 2-wood. Just using this bunker here as my line and going to allow the wind to take us round and hopefully use the whole of this first part of the fairway. Not a nice swing there. That's just going to go more right than I would have liked. But we should use the entirety of this first part of the fairway. So even though it's a relatively short par 4,
like
it's dictating to you
5 yards or so to go.
How you're going to play it. This is uphill. It's playing 146. I'm going to say 147 that's playing. With that wind behind me, I'm actually going to go with the gap wedge. And we're de-lofting this gap wedge. And just hoping for a lot of hang time in the air here. Hopefully my club selection's right and my yardage is bang on. It's a laser beam. Should find this downhill slope and kick out. Is it going to sit? Is it going to sit? That is a fantastic golf shot there. That is a fantastic golf shot. Surely if you haven't already hit the like button, guys, that one does deserve a like. But once again, very challenging greens. Downhill element to this one as well. Hopefully, not going to play this too firm, and hopefully this does break back for me. Oh, that really deserved the birdie, and we did get it. That is fantastic golf right there. And we do move to 4 under par. You're not going to see a better hole played there. Better golf played in that hole there. Let's move on to the final hole of the front 9, which is obviously hole 9. It is a par 3, playing 202 yards, stroke index 14. Once again, guys, another beautiful hole. I love courses that do show character to each hole. And this one is certainly one of them. Every hole has its own unique feel. 208 yards at 5 feet. Oh, I'm in between clubs here. I'm just going to have to loft up this hybrid. I'm going to loft it up again, and this is when this club now becomes quite difficult to hit. Wind's going to take us round, hopefully. Going to get a lot of hang time here. I've pulled it left. That's going to go hard left now with the amount of loft I've applied to that club. We were long anyway. We were long. We were really in between clubs there. And that is going to work its way off the fringe. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate your appreciation of good golf. I'm going all the way down. Even if I'm short here. A Derby short, actually. Wait a minute. Just de-lofting that once, and we are going to take this on. Derby short on the shot. This should run out about 14-15 yards anyway, but I've not managed to keep the swing straight. Well, I did. It was a fast, and therefore it went left. A good chip shot there. It's going to give us a simple tap in for the par.
Well done.
And we are going to finish the front 9 at 4 under par. Let's move on to hole number 10. Par 4, playing 431 yards, stroke index 17. And so far, I have not found any problems, any faults, anything that I would change so far with this course. This is how good it is. I mean, for the man's first time designing, yes, he's clearly put a lot of time in it. A full year of this guy's life he has put into designing this course. That is crazy. 441 yard par 4, stroke index 17. That wind, I reckon we just have enough club to kick. Oh, wow. I really like the problem solving element to this. If a club down to 2 wood, I know I'm going to be fine, but I'm an aggressive player, guys. I want to take this on. And I'm looking for the wind to take me round and just kick forward here. Just avoid this bunker.
Nice.
Oh, it's a laser beam. Are we going to kick left and avoid the bunker? I think we're right in the bunker here. No! There you go. Play the 2 wood. So, I've gave myself a bit of work to do here now. But I'm an aggressive player. I don't want to change. Let's see. It's going to have to be the 8 iron. Just going to de-loft it as well. Just looking to land this on the green. Just looking to find green. Hopefully I do have enough club here. I put fast on that. It's going to stay left. It's going to be... Oh, it's not going to be long. It's going to be short, but it's going to stay left. Hopefully we can get an up and down here from about 18 yards, is it? 15 yards. So once again, there. down once. Hopefully I don't put a fast on it this time. This is going to break right. Hopefully we can walk away. Oh, I tell you what, this has got a chance of going in. This has got a chance of going in. Oh, fantastic chip shot there. We are going to walk away with a par. So fantastic scramble in there after that aggressive tee shot that didn't work out. And we are going to remain at 4 under par. Very long course, guys. Hole number 11, par 4, 475 yards, stroke index 1. Wow, what a beautiful looking hole this is. I am very impressed with the layout, the sculpting and the planting. It's very, very clean, especially for the guy's first attempt at the course. And I am so happy that people reach out to me, guys, to play their courses live on the live streams. Oh, this is the guy that gives me all the dislikes here, guys. This Sound James. This is the guy that keeps spamming all my videos, guys, with the dislikes. I have been waiting for this guy to pop in. Go easy on him, guys, because he's really got mental health issues. He's a stalker. I'm not going to give him any more airtime than that. But this is the guy. So, 475 yards, up 13 feet, 12 mile per hour wind. Probably going to have to come over here. I actually don't know if we kick out of the rough here. We may land in the rough. This wind is going to hold us up.
And that was a drive. Wow.
And that is another solid drive. Just a slight pull left. Slight pull left there.
Looks like about 200.
So, we did find the fairway, 203 yards, up 212 feet, 12 mile per hour wind, 207 yards. This is playing into the wind. I do believe 2 iron is going to be too long, so I'm going for the 5 hybrid, and we are actually going to have to de-loft this a fair bit. Don't want to be too far right of the flag because it slopes off. Let's see if we can fire this in towards the green and get it running up towards the flag. Once again, I've pulled it a wee bit left. I'm tending to pull things quite a lot these past 3 or 4 rounds. It's kicked onto the green. Oh, look at that for a bounce. Very fortunate. That was totally unintentional to get that outcome. And that should hopefully set us up for another birdie here. So, 144 greens. 8 feet. This one's just going to have a little break to it, so we're just going left edge here. I don't see how this misses. Just going to play this with enough weight to get there. Oh, wow, that really turned off a lot more than I expected, and I thought I played it firm enough to eliminate a bit of the break. We didn't, and I'm very surprised at that one. We do pick up the par, though. Got to miss out on that birdie. Should have picked up a birdie there. And we are going to remain at 4 under par.
Par 4 here. Let's have a nice clean drive.
So let's move on to hole 12, which is a par 4. 491 yards, stroke index 7. Wow, look at all the bunker work here. This must have took a long time. And I think it really adds great character to this course. Like I say, a lot of the holes have got 2 or 3 different ways to play them. Be really interesting to find out how you guys go and play this course when you do get your hands on it. The designer did release this for me today. He wasn't going to release it until later on in the week, but I really appreciate the fact that he released this today so I could go and play it. I don't think I can reach that part of the fairway due to the wind, so we're going to have to come over to the right hand side and leave ourselves a longer shot into this green. Fairway's going to slope to the left. The wind's going to take us to the right. And that should work its way down this slope. Once again, it is a real severe slope fairway. There's the kick. I'm not sure how our lie's going to be. Just speed that up a bit. We are going to have a bit of work to do here. This is another monster par 4. Made a lot longer as well with these winds. 2 iron doesn't get there, so I'm probably going to have to go 2 wood. Loft it up a touch. Sloped fairway is going to take us hard right. Wind should bring us back to the left, hopefully. I think that wind's got enough to bring us back. I think we could be a wee bit long here though. That's a better swing line. As confirmed. Tell you what, that could go in. That could go in. Oh, we are long, but not as long past the pin as I expected us to be. And that is going to set up a lovely birdie opportunity on this monster par 4, guys. 491 yards. Let's see if I can read this putt better than the previous one. I don't see how that doesn't turn back. Down 2 inches, so just playing this dead weight. Come on, turn, turn. Wow, once again, I'm really getting caught out with these greens. But in all fairness, look at my putt line there. I did push that left. In all fairness, I did put my putt line out the cone there. So it's another missed birdie opportunity that I should probably be converting these putts. Welcome to the stream. Jesus loves you for all eternity. Big Dave saying cracking shot into the 12. Thank you very much, pal. But we do move on to hole 13, par 3, playing 196 yards, stroke index 9. And once again, this is a beautiful looking hole. I am so impressed with this course. I really am. 10 mile per hour wind that will hold us up. This is the club though. Just going to deal off this. Let me see another touch. Just want this to land at the front of the green and let it run out. The green is sloping to the right here, is it? Yeah, so just want to land it there, let the wind take us. Need to get a clean swing in this one. There we go. There's a laser beam. There's one for that idiot that was in earlier. He's been blocked. It's going to come up short. That is going to come up short. Really didn't expect that to come up as short as that. So, once again, we've got a chip shot. This one is uphill. Just going to deal off this. It's another chip shot that we can attack because I'm confident of the yardage. It's just whether or not we can get a good swing on this. It's decent. Just with that 2 feet uphill, it's came about 4 feet short. But hopefully we can convert.
Nothing too scary.
This putt here, a little 5-footer for the par. And we are going to remain at 4 under par. I don't think we've had a birdie in the back 9, have we?
And that'll keep you at 4.
No, we haven't. We have not had a birdie on the back 9. Definitely finding the back 9 probably tougher. But in all fairness, I've missed 2 putts, or 2 putts that have confused me.
14th hole.
But thank you very much for stopping by. Jesus loves you. If you do enjoy the video, guys, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Much appreciated. Hole 14, beautiful looking par 5, playing 570 yards, stroke index 15. Fairways segregated by water. Look at this. Look at the creativity he's been put into this here. This is absolute fantastic. Such an enjoyable, challenging course. With that 11 mile per hour wind, I cannot take... Oh, well, I think we can. And here's the element where he's given you a few options on each and every hole, guys, because I looked at that and I said, I cannot take that on. I'm going to have to club down. Then I just give it a little bit more of attention. It's a tough shot. Just going to deal off the driver a bit just so it doesn't hang up in the wind. But I'm confident we get out here. Oh, it's a laser beam.
That's looking nice off the
Played that well. Doubt we're going to reach this green in 2. It's probably going to be a layup shot that would leave a flop. What was your reasons, if you don't mind, for you refusing to buy the game? There is a lot of people that refuse to buy the game. Was it the price, or you just didn't feel that the game was a finished article? So yeah, we're not reaching this. So this is a layup shot. Fairway is going to take us left. Wind's going to take us back to the right, I would like to think. And this is tough because we've got to thread this between these two bunkers here. I'm just going there. This could end up in one of the bunkers. But I'm just looking to find it. Oh, I've put it fast. It's in the bunker. I've put it fast on that and pulled it left. That is going to kick into the bunker, unfortunately. We're going to have a flop shot from the bunker. It's not a disaster. It's not a disaster. So, 37 yards, up 8 feet. What's our yardage? 84. I'm just lofting this up one touch. Surely this wind holds me up as well, but we should get a bit of run out here. It looks like the green slopes uphill. Is it going to run out for me? It should run out a good bit. It's going to give us probably a putt for birdie from about 9-10 feet. Didn't run out as much as I would have liked. 9 feet. I've missed 2 or 3 of these putts though today. Just got to focus and keep my putt line straight and not pull it left. And we do eventually read a birdie putt on the back 9 with success, and we do move to 5 under par and get our first birdie on the back 9. Let's move on to hole 15.
15th hole coming up.
This is playing 485 yards. Stroke index 3, dogleg right. And this looks once again a very, very nice hole. I am really impressed with this course, guys. Hopefully you guys watching this video live in the stream or later on YouTube feel the same way. And we are progressing with an 11 mile per hour wind behind us here. This should really set up no more than a 9 iron or wedge here. Don't want to be too far left. Look at the fairway. If we are left, this is going to slope away from the hole. Wanting to use the wind here to take us to the right.
This is going places.
Come on, wind. Push that ball. I've took on as much of this, and I tell you what, it's a fantastic outcome. Absolute fantastic outcome. And let's see if it is a wedge into this green.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally think that this game is a slight improvement on the golf club too. I mean, I don't have many issues with this game. The only main thing I'm disappointed about is the lack of spin with the wedges. I find it unrealistic. I certainly got my money's worth out of this game anyway, guys, put it that way. So, 139 yards, down 4 feet. Oh, I'm going to have to de-loft this gap wedge one touch. The wind should carry. I'm looking this to kick on from the fringe. And let it release onto the green. That wind should take us, with a slope as well, it should take us left. Really in between clubs here. It's a fantastic strike. Is it just going to kick on from the fringe? It should do. Oh, that's a horrible bounce. Wow, that was a very unkind bounce we got there. That ball basically kicked 160 degrees left there. We do have another birdie putt though from 12 feet up 5 inches. So hopefully with the weight we're playing this, it should eliminate a bit of the break. Have we played it firm enough? Oh, there we go, and we do manage to read another birdie putt, and we move to 6 under par. So back-to-back birdies here, consecutive birdies.
Nice solid birdie on that last hole. We got another birdie in the works here.
So let's move on to hole 16. A relatively short par 3 here, playing 156 yards. Stroke index 11. Thanks very much, Travis. Really appreciate that, pal. And I totally agree with Big Dave there, guys, with his comment. So 11 mile per hour wind behind us. Going to have to add on 5 yards. 161. It's playing with that wind behind me. I'm clubbing all the way down to the 9 iron. I mean, it certainly looks 15 feet up. I'm just going to loft this up. Try and get this 9 iron hanging in the wind and see if it can bite and sit down on the green for me. These are firm greens. pulled it left again. Wind's bringing us round here though. Is it going to sit down? Is it going to sit? Ah, it's decent. It's decent. Once again, our yardage control has been bang on today. We're going to have a 9-foot putt for another birdie here. I don't think there's much movement in this one. Is it going to turn? It does turn, and we do pick up 3 consecutive birdies back to back. A trio of birdies here, and we move to 7 under par. Hole number 17, par 4, playing 461 yards, stroke index 13. Once again, guys, this is a beautiful, picturesque hole. This absolute stunning course, right next to the water here. Yeah, Tiger Woods, absolute fantastic game. Hey, Progressive Logic, welcome to the live stream, and thank you very much for your kind words, Jesus. I really appreciate that, pal. But yeah, I was a huge Tiger Woods fan. I mean, I was a teenager, a young teenager when that franchise came out, and I would love to see another Tiger Woods game. I really, really would. So this one's quite a short par 4 here for this course. Just going to allow this wind to take us round. We're setting this down the left-hand side of the fairway, looking for the wind to take us back round to the right and get good run out here.
Great.
Oh, that's a laser beam. And that should set up a wedge into the 17th green. But I am such a fan of this course. I really, really am.
Alright, we're right around 125 yards out.
124 yards, gap wedge, 10 mile per hour wind. Can I actually come down to the sand wedge? I think we are actually. We've got a slight uphill element here with the slope. So I'm just de-lofting this down to the E. And this should land at the front of the green and give us a huge bounce out here. Really relying on a firm bounce out on these firm greens, and hopefully it's a pin seeker. Should get a firm bounce out here. There's the bounce out, and it's going to set. Our yardage was good once again, just slightly right of the flag. About a 9-foot putt here once again for birdie. 9-footer once again, so it's another really good approach shot. Once again, I don't really see how this misses. Ah, and we pick up another birdie. Quadruple birdies here, quadruple back-to-back birdies, and we move to 8 under par. Let's move on to the final hole of this fantastic course, which is a medium-length par 5, playing 542 yards, stroke index 5. Really hope you've enjoyed this live stream, guys. I've really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Once again, it's such a pleasure. Thank you very much for that, Jesus. I can't believe you popped up on my YouTube feed. Really appreciate that. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. It really helps me grow the channel. And like I say, thanks to everyone who's hung out in the live stream here. I don't think we can hit driver here, so we're kind of once again being dictated to by the course in these current wind conditions. So dropping down to the 2-wood, setting us down the right hand side off the fairway, letting this 10 mile per hour wind bring us back to the centre of the fairway.
Nice swing.
I don't think we'll be able to reach this green in 2 because going by the flyover, once again, I think there's a fantastically strategically placed bunker right in front of the green here. It's going to prevent me hitting this green in 2. Just like that. Going to be too long. 2 wood's too long. 2 iron is too short. Tell you what, I think I would rather be long here. I'm just going to loft this up. I think we are going to be long here, but I would rather be past the green than short of it because we're kind of eliminating these bunkers here. Pulled that a wee bit left. It's going to go left and long here, I would imagine. Hopefully we're not going to be obscured by the stands. No, it's fine. It's just landed in the light rough. We have avoided the heavy rough. We are going to have another chip shot. I'm going to remain with the lob wedge. Just going to de-loft this twice. Actually, one more, because we are in the light rough. This is really going to break hard right, then back to the left. This is a tough shot coming up here. I'm just wanting to get this close. Does it have the legs to run out? Come on. No. We've left that a good 13, 14 feet short here for the birdie. Oh, 9 feet short. It is a tough putt though. Greens are quite a challenge here. Okay. I fully expect this to break quite aggressively here with the weight I'm playing this, because it is downhill. I don't want to play this too firm or this ball is just going to disappear. Is it going to turn? Is it going to turn? No, it slides past the left hand side, but we just played it with enough weight and no more to avoid that severe slope here. Fortunately the ball sat, so it's disappointing to pick up a par on the final hole if we do drain this, which we do. But a solid round. 8 under, left a few birdie putts out there, but can't complain. Thoroughly enjoyed this course here, guys. I really hope you go out there and play it. Like I say, I'll leave the link to the designer's website that he's created for this course. Please go and check it out. He gives you a hole-by-hole guide there. Thank you to everyone who stopped by the live stream. I really appreciate it. It's fantastic to have you guys hang out in the live stream. I really hope you enjoyed this round. If you did, please leave a like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. For me, that is a favourite, and taking into consideration, I would give it a 4.5 star, but we'll pump it up to 5 because of one, I can't give it a 4.5. This is this guy's first attempt, and it took him a year to process this, from his brain to paper and then paper to the game. But that is it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. Like I say, if you did, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.